Hey, in this video we are going to talk about how to use Coherent Assistant compare functionality to compare two Excel files. Link in the description. You can get the Coherent Assistant right now for free, and the compare functionality is also for free. There are other functionalities that are for paid users, but that doesn't really concern us. One important thing about this is that normally you would use a tool like Microsoft's own compare functionality to compare Excel files, but this tool actually gives you an ability to do more deterministic comparison. Even cells have moved around, renames, etc., considering all that. So that's why I wanted to give a small demo. I have two files in front of me, two versions of the same Excel model, and there are some slight and maybe a little bit bigger changes. As you can see, there's a new column here, there's a new table on the right side, bunch of gibberish that I just added to show the functionality. There is a column that has been missing, an additional row, and some text that have been changed. So let's get started, see what it looks like. Alright, what you do is you open the file that you want to compare against. You click on Compare Coherent Assistant. This is not something you install on your computer. This is the new Microsoft add-in suite. So you can just go to add-ins, more add-ins, and search for Coherent Assistant. And as you can see, you will be able to add that right away to your account. Okay, compare functionality. You click on compare, and it tells you to select a file to compare against, or you can just drag and drop a file. I have my file open here. I just drop the file, so it will compare the file that I selected against the currently open file. Let's not auto-generate a report, and let's click on compare. In a couple of seconds, it gives me a report outlining what sheets in this file has been changed, what kind of changes there are. So as I can see in this sheet, estimate SCL, there are text values, formulas, and numbers that have been changed, and the behavior live estimation, there are only formulas that have been changed. There are some more details on what have been changed, but these are too complicated for me for now, so I'm just going to skip. Let's look at the details. Right. As I can see, it says that in this file, two sheets has been edited. The first one is this 4x1 inverse matrix, which has been renamed. If I go back, yes, that looks about right. The sheet has been renamed. And then estimated ECL file has a range that has been added and three ranges that have been edited. So let's look at those. So nice thing about this tool is that it can determine rectangular areas and do comparison between those rectangular areas. So even if you like increase the size, move it around, etc., it will find that area and do the comparison relative to that rectangular area. So I can see that it says this formula has been changed. If I zoom in a little bit, it shows it in a very nice way. These are the things that have been added. And then, for example, here the text has been changed from general mod to model inputs. Some other changes inside, some fixed changes, tells me that these are the values that have been changed. Okay, interesting. Then we got more formulas here, some VLOOKUP, stuff that has been edited. Oh, interesting. It tells you, okay, this one was previously a formula, but then turned into a fixed value. I guess this is pretty important. Shouldn't miss this kind of changes. And lastly, this area has been added. One nice thing about this is you can just click on this button to generate a report, and what it does is takes your Excel file, grayscales it, adds all the colors on the cells that have been changed directly on Excel. You don't have to use an external tool. And then it also puts this information, so this change log, whatever you want to call it, information inside the file. So even if you send this file to someone who doesn't have Coherent Assistant, they will be able to see this right side information by themselves. That helps a lot. And the colors are amazing. As you can see, these are the things that have been added. Column that has been removed. This, I guess, is the value that have been changed from yeah, R37, changed from a formula to fixed value, formula overwritten. Yeah, that's basically it. Let me know what you think in the comments. Thanks for watching.